Stream Elements. Said. Bricks and Banter Hub is now live. Streaming Lego and Brick Building, Spooky Season, Part 2, Mechanical Bat by Tec Creators reviewing an awesome all-brick monster.
Hey guys, welcome to the Bricks and Banter Hub. Let me go ahead and put this on our regular standard scene. There we are. All right, hey guys. So we're continuing with the mechanical bat from Tec Creators, which is a company that's distributed from DK, which is Dekai. You have to watch the last episode. I can't remember the name, but I did get it in there. And I bought this on Amazon. There's a handful of sellers that are selling it. But this is out of the toy community there in Japan, or China, not Japan, China. It's like the whole area there is where they make all their toys. You know, not one building, but one big area, one province. So that's pretty cool. But, so this was, I think, 80 bucks, give or take. And so far, I've almost finished up the first group of bags. So the group 1 is the bat itself. Group 2 is the tree that he hangs on and stuff. And group 3 is the mechanical part. So I didn't even realize that it was mechanical. I just saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta get this thing. And so I did. And here we are. So let's continue. I left off right where we applied the actual fabric to the wings, and we're still on group 1. We're almost done. As you can see, this is pretty good, and we're almost done. We have some stuff left, but let's get into it and we shall see. Let me set that over here. You can see we got the Halloween stuff going on behind us, and I am going to move us to this right here. Actually, you know what?
Devin Verse. Said.
Hey, how's it going there, Devin?
How is it going?
How you doing, brother? So, continuing with the bat thing, just getting ready to start. Let me give us the overhead view for this particular part of the build.
Said. I'm doing good playing some Minecraft.
Nice. Are you running a stream? Dun, 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 dun. Are you
Devin Verse.
No?
Said. No.
Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. And let's see if we can get this thing in here. So it feels like it's delicate, but to be honest with you, so far I haven't had any issues with anything coming apart. So
The Devin Verse.
Yep.
Said. I'm just playing on my shared server.
I gotcha. Well,
with
good.
My friends.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you swinging in and saying hi. Seeing how far we get here. If I can get this in. My stubby fingers are having a difficult time here. There we go. So getting that started. And actually, I am going to do the other one as well. So, get this in there. You know what? I think I put that in backwards on this guy here. Yeah, I think I did. Let me swap that out now. Huh. If I can, we shall see. I don't know if I'll be able to. There we go. So taking a little bit apart, but that's okay. All this stuff is easy peasy. And now I need to see if I can get this guy off. Might have to go over and get my tools here real quick. Hold on, let me grab a pair of pliers. So I keep these handy for uh, with the 3D printer and stuff. So it's pretty nice. Let me see if I can get this going here. Just need to take this apart.
Devin Verse said, I saw that you were on the other night and I missed you.
No worries, I appreciate it. I got raided. We had a 22 group raid come in, which was great. So now I have enough people or enough sign up.
Said, Bot Ricks has correctly joined the channel.
Okay, Bot Ricks, yay. So now I need to see if I can get monetized here. Of course, I'm having a hard time just getting this off. Hold on. There we go. All right. So let me put this in correctly so that the wing will go on. It doesn't want to clip in there. It will, gosh dog it. Huh. You see, I probably bent it a little bit while I was messing around. So, get that in there. Yeah, it looks like I did just that. So, let me push this here. And we'll try it again. Might be easier to do it this way here. So, if not, I might have an extra piece here, which would be good. So, but we'll see. There we go. All right, excellent. Now I can put this in. Of course, I'm all thumbs. So how's the gaming going? How you doing on the on your game?
The Devin Verse said,
Oh.
What set you working on?
So I've got the mechanical bat. It's not a Lego. You see, yeah, there we go. So I'll set that right there while I talk about it. It's not a Lego set, so I'm doing just a review on it. And so far, it's pretty cool, I gotta say. I kind of dig it. It's different, for sure. It's got different, different, quote, unquote, illegal builds. So, and that's what I kind of dig about it. So, I like it. It was about $80, give or take, from Amazon. It's a company out of China, and they're called Tec Creative. Right? Let me see. Tec Creators, and so far it's pretty good. Like I said, it's completely different, and that's the fun thing about these builds, man. They're so different. Let me see. Did I get this right? Yeah. From Legos, even using similar bricks and stuff like that, they just build differently. There we go. So we got these going on, and let me stack this in here. So just keeping up with my Halloween theme going on. And let's see here. There's another one. Let me close up here. Go right here. There we go. And so this is a little bit of a pain. It's not bad. There we are. So once I get it set in there, it's good to go. So let's get this guy. All right, and one more for here. And then we'll have the wings on. See if I can find the hole. There it is. All right, so we got that. It's a little bit tight there, but that's all right. Now we'll do the other side here. So my roommate liked the haunted houses behind me here somewhere. The one that looks like something from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And so he wanted to get that. And it was only like $40. So I'll build that one coming up. It was only like $40, so I didn't want to have pay the shipping and stuff on it. So I looked for another set and found this guy here. So I was pretty stoked on that. If I can get it in, let me find another spot to start at. I got my very manly hands. All right, so it helps if I can get it right where I need it to go. It's not difficult, it's just kind of tough. Trying to find where it goes. Right there, okay. There we are. Let me see if I can get to that. Get that in there. Tell you, it doesn't want to go in. Alright, so I'm having a hard time here. Let me put that. Alright, let's see if we can get that in there. There we go. And I'll put this back on. Alright. Okay, so far, a little bit tough, but only a couple more of these. Maybe I need to use these to just hold on to it. There we go. Actually, that kind of helps. So, of course, I'm down to the last little bit here, but okay. All right, so we got the wings on there. Looks pretty cool. Sweet. All right, now let's go back to our main view. There we go. Interesting. It's interesting build, without a doubt. Da-da-da. So you working on any, Devin, you working on any sets there? Are you still in here? All right, so moving on. Action step 74, we're on page 23. We'll see how far we get here. And looks like I need to keep this over. All right.
The Devin verse said, I'm currently not working on anything.
Gotcha. Do you have anything in mind? You looking at a set? All right. Need two of those bad boys there.
The Devin verse said, I'm currently saving up for the black pearl.
Gotcha. Are you getting closer? That's a pricey one. Alright, 2 of these rocket style things here. And 1 large claw. I think it's 1 large claw.
The Devon verse said, I'm at $100 away.
Okay, man. Right around the corner, brother. I'm anxious to hear what you think about it. Alright, so we're going to take these here. And it looks like we put them inside the cap, followed by the mini rocket ship, and then looks like a wrench. It's not what they call them, but that's certainly what I call them. And we have to do this twice. So we got that going there. Stick this on here. My dogs are looking at me funny. They're like, what the hell are you doing? And why isn't it with us? Alright, so we got these. Interesting, interesting. And it goes on, where does that go on? It goes on. Oh, I see, okay. So we clip these on here. Boom. Alright, so that's coolish. They're not on very secure, but I do like it. There we go. Alright. So far so good. Action step 71. Making a little bit of headway here. So we have our, looks like it's 1 black, 4, and it's time for me to get into my bigger set here. Alright, so now I can see exactly which one we're dealing with. Alright, so far I'm enjoying the build. It's a little frustrating as far as searching through all these to find the pieces. So they're done in groups, not necessarily like Lego does it in sections. Each bag is its section. This is, group 1 was 6 bags, 7 bags to make the bat. So you have to open them all up. So you spend a lot of time looking for the part that you're trying to find, especially when they're all relatively the same color. So it just happens that way, and nothing you can really do about it other than plug on. All right, so we've got this going, and we need 2 of these. 1, 2. All right, this goes back to back on here. Oops. There it is. Okay, so back to back, just like that. And then this one goes the flat side up, and that connects right there. Interesting. All right. Now 77. We need 2 of these square, sort of square things, and 2 of the plates. All right. So we have 2 of the plates. There we go. You know what? For the rest of this, I might have to do that just so you guys can see what the heck I'm working on. All right. And so it looks like these 2 go together. Boom. And like that. And like that. Okay. The pieces fit snug. They're not bad. They're not super hard to get on. They're not super hard to get off. So they fit pretty well. And this goes right on the top there. Okay. Now 2 clips, 1 and 2. And then 1 flat plane. There we are. And this will go here. Smooths out here, and then the clips go on the end here. Nice. Okay, looking good. And now we
The
need...
Devin Verse said, my next stream will be November 8th.
November? For building the Lego? Is that your plan on that, or are you doing something else? Okay, we got the corner piece here. I need one more of these black little thingies.
The Devin Verse
There it
said,
is.
building Legos.
Nice.
I have no idea what I'm building.
Gotcha. Well, you know, I never know until I get started. I always want to build. I always go, the next thing I'm going to build is this. And it's never the next thing because something will catch my eye. Or for some reason, at the last minute, I don't feel it. You know, so I get it. I get it. I get it. All right. So we have this guy. And it goes upside down like this. And that snaps here. So this is definitely, like I said, it's such a different build. Just the difference on how to build the Legos, or the bricks, you know, they're not actual Legos, but just different thought process on it really opens your eyes up for different possibilities. Because the Hulkbuster I built, man, there were so many pieces that were illegal builds. You know, and this one has some illegal builds according to the Lego build. But it's awesome, and it allows you to think, broaden your mind on how this is supposed to get built. And that alone is worth the price of admission, if you ask me. All right, so I need two of these little wrenches here. 1, 2. One dowel. It looks black. I got a gray one there. Let me see if I can find a black one. Not sure. I'm not seeing one, so maybe it is this gray one there. I don't think so, to be honest with you, but I'm not seeing anything else, so we'll have to go with it. Hopefully it'll work. Doesn't look like it's exactly it, but you know, I'm not seeing anything else, and we're getting towards the end here, so I don't really have a lot to search for and stuff. So hopefully this will be it, or I used it on something else when I shouldn't have, and that's a possibility. Okay, so and I need these two things. All right, so we put this together here. Well, but the part is the right part, wrong color, the right part. So, all right, and then these go inside. Okay. Da, da, da. All right, got that going, and I think these need to go further in, but they don't go further in, so here we are. All right, so this sits on top of here. Yep. You know what? It looks like I just have to twist them on, so I'm going to kind of push it in. Yep, that's all the deal is. So you just got to be able to push them in. There they are. So, and now this should be able to snap right in there, which it does. All right, cool. That looks cool. Boom, okay. And now, getting into some of the gray. The bold and the gray. All right, so I need an angle. There's one there. One of those. And let's see here. Oh, here we go. So, and one of the slides there, and not that one, but this one here. Okay, so we have this. We turn it, flip it over upside down, and this will go. Do I have the wrong one? Let me see. No. 1, 2. Okay, it goes like this. All right. Oh, I have this on the wrong side. I was wondering why it looked different. Hold on. It's on this side. And then that will go here. Like that. Okay. Boom. And now this guy will go here. And it looks like it fits right here on the edge. So a little precarious, but I'm sure we'll snug it up here in a second. But that looks kind of cool, right? All right, and we have exactly what we're supposed to do. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's a couple other pieces. I'm not done yet. Okay, we have that, and we have another angle. There it is. Okay. Oh, and we need one of these. So, all right, so this holds on to it. It goes on there, and this will slide right here. All right, so that looks good. This has to go here like that. It's hard to tell, but we're good. As long as I get the direction correct. All right, bam, easy peasy. Now page 25, action step 83. And, oh, we're still building on this side, which is good. So I need one cap. Where is a round cap? There we go, boom. And one more angle. Tell you, I got angles, but they have little pegs on them. There's one there. And they're so dark, I keep thinking that they're black, but they're not. They're just pewter type color. All right, and one grill. All right, let's see what we got. So the grill goes up top here. Right there. And this will snap here. All right. Woo. This goes right here on this bottom piece. Straighten it out. Looks good. And then this cap goes right on the end here so that it's all leveled up, I'm sure. Okay, now we're moving on to 84, action step 84, which is we have a single peg square, one wrench, and another oval. There we go.
The Devin verse.
Yes, sir.
Said, how has your week been going?
My week's always good. I have a good job, and I enjoy it very much. I do shipping for a multi-million-dollar company in this little town.
Said, well, hello there.
What's up, Moose? Moose, have you been on with Devin? Devin, you guys have been on together before, right? I want to say last time, actually. Okay. And boom, there we go. Turn this here. So I'm trying to... What you got?
Said, I have met Devin once, about a month
ago.
ago.
It was a month ago. Okay, I got you. I thought you guys have been on together before, but my week, Devin has been going
the Devin verse.
great.
said, yes, but I have not caught moose streams yet.
Gotcha. He does for me anyway. It's early morning usually. Although I did see him the other day, um, and it was during a time that I had a moment, so I jumped on and jumped off, but I didn't really have a lot of time. Our hours are. I'm surprised that he gets to as many of my streams as he does, to be honest with you, and I'm very appreciative. Because he's a little bit behind on. He's about 3 hours ahead of me, I think. Right? Is it ahead of me or behind me? I forget.
The Lego Moose said, I make time. Smiley face.
Nice. I appreciate it. I appreciate it for sure. All right, so let me see if I can get through this guy here.
The Devin verse said,
boom.
Moanimu MMM. The Lego Moose said, it's 10 p.m. for me.
Gotcha. That makes it, what's it, is it 7 for me or so? It's almost 7, so yeah. Yeah, there's 3, I thought it was 3 hours for sure. All right, and I need a green guy. And then the curve. I need the curve. All right, so let's see what we got. Not quite sure what's going on here. All right. So this goes on top of. All right, we have this guy and this guy.
The Devin verse said, I remember back in the day seeing the Monsters Fighters train in the stores at my Target back in the day.
Yeah, that was a while back, bud. That was a while back. I didn't get them then at all. I got them right after they got, right after they were retired. And I didn't even hear about them, know about them, but I wasn't into Legos at that time. So I got into it shortly after they retired them, which was only a couple of years after they came out, or even a year after they came out. They weren't out very long. And I was like, son of a bitch, I want to get all those because I'm definitely into the Munsters stuff. And I searched and searched on eBay, and a guy said he had all of them for a certain amount of money. So I was like, great, I'll buy them all at one shot. Ended up being, after I bought them, then I did some research and realized that he didn't have all of them, but I'm still happy with the purchase and the price. So I'm missing a couple of the small ones, but I got the one I really wanted was the big castle, and I have I want to say I have the vampire castle somewhere, but I haven't been able to locate it. But I want to say I've got it somewhere. So these are all the other ones, and I think I'm missing one of the small ones, like the third or fourth one that came out. But I like them. I want to build them, and yet I don't want to build them. So I got them, and that's enough for right now. And so what do you guys? I know it costs money for the big ones and stuff like that, but what do you guys think that?
Devin verse.
Hold on.
Said, the fourth one was the zombie graveyard.
I think I got the zombie graveyard. We had this talk before already, though, so you might be right. Actually, maybe I don't have the zombie graveyard. Maybe that's the one. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's the one. Maybe I don't, because I'm not seeing it off the top of my head here. And I know I don't have the vampire castle behind me, but I want to say I know I've got it. So I need to search for it. But anyway, so let's see what we have here. We got this going, and we have this, like that. And then the claw goes down. All right, so we have this strange little build here. But there it is. Interesting. I do like the neon green.
The Lego Moose said, what were you saying about expensive sets?
Oh, sorry. So next year, they're not putting out any sets over 1,400 pieces. Matter of fact, it could be a couple years before they do it again. They're saying that too many of the collectors are buying them, but they don't have the time to build them. So they're going to give all the collectors a break. I don't know if I believe that scenario, but I appreciate it. I mean, The big ones are expensive and they're hard to buy, and they've been putting out, oh my God, how many $800, $1,000 sets have they been putting out here in the last couple of years? Crazy amount of sets. So they decided to give us a break, and I'm thankful for it. I don't believe that's the reason. Either way, though, I'm thankful for it. Because I like buying the Legos. But like what we were talking about, it was like, all right, I want to get the Black Pearl, but I'm also wanting to get the Enterprise, which comes out next month. And just to get both of those sets, we're looking at almost $800, right? Yeah, if not around there. And then you turned me on to the Arkham Asylum, and now I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna miss the superhero modulars. Sad face. The Devin Verse said, my expensive set is the world map.
Oh, I don't think I've even seen the world map, but that's not really my cup of tea. It sounds cool, though. I bet it looks very cool. And then the superhero modulars, freaking, he's turned me on to those, so I haven't done any research on them. To be honest, I keep forgetting about it until we start talking about it. And that's right up my alley. So so I'm very thankful at the end of this year, in 2026, nothing over 1,400 pieces. I am fine with that. I didn't think I would be, but now I am. So, all right. So this is going on pretty good. Let's move on here. Another gray slants. Let's see here. There it is. Okay. Boom. And one of these guys and this guy. Yep, or it looks like we're doing this side next. Right? Or this side right here next. Okay. Which is good.
The Devin Verse said, I got to pet some penguins at my local zoo yesterday and they were so cute and adorable.
Oh man. Penguins, that's all they are, is cute and adorable. All right, and then this goes this way. So I bet that was cool as hell, man. I'm a big zoo guy. What I need to do is go check out. So here in Colorado, they got the largest free range, kind of free range. It's 50,000 acres that has some wild stuff in it. So
I got into a new hobby, Batmobile Hot Wheels.
Oh, nice. Well, you hit it pretty good because Walmart has like the full line of whatever the latest one was, and they're only $1 each. So you could go crazy on the dollar Batmobile Hot Wheels. They're awesome. I'm not a Hot Wheels guy, but I think I have a couple of the Batmobiles. So, especially at $1, So I dig it. I dig it.
Verse said, what were you saying about the Colorado Zoo?
That so it's the largest. I don't know if it's called free range because it's all encircled, but it's 50,000 acres and it's here in Colorado. And I didn't know about it till I came across an ad for it, and so I'm gonna check that out. That's right up my alley. What I like seeing. Nice thing about it here in Colorado compared to going to like San Diego Zoo. San Diego Zoo, if it's in the summer, forget it. Don't waste your money unless you go early morning because the animals don't go out when it's hot. And it's freaking always hot there, right? So, but I do want to check out the one here. Now, it's not a zoo. It's you got lions, tigers, bears. Oh, my. Some great animals that are very... that usually aren't in captivity here in the States, and it's on a big 50,000 acres, so it's not like they're captive. They don't consider it being in captivity. So, and that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, let me see if I got that. Boom, boom. Got that going.
The Devin Verse said, you could say it's a wilderness experience.
Yes, you could. You could say that for sure, without a doubt. I don't know that I'd want to go camping there in the open area because all the animals they were showing were man-eaters. Man-eating tigers, lions. There were some man-eaters in there. And if I'm not on the top of the food chain, I am not going to go camping there. Although, with that being said, I camped every weekend up in Alaska, and you have the Kodiak, you have Kodiak the black bear, the grizzly, which is black bear. So there was all kinds of animals too. You just got to make noise, you know, mostly just make noise. They won't come around you until they do. So, all right. So let me see here. I've got. How do I do this? All right. Let's concentrate here. We got that going. There we go. We got that.
The Devon verse said, I can't believe people brought back the dire wolf. The Lego Moose said, okay, I'm back. My internet said goodbye for now, lol.
Nice, nice. I love the dire wolf. It's to be honest with you, it's key to the survival of a lot of other animals. They keep the herd size down so it's manageable and it fits well within the ecosystem. So there's a lot of pluses to having the wolf, the dire wolves here. They let them go here in Colorado, and it did help. But a lot of the farmers went out and shot them all. They got arrested, but they killed them all because there is the problem of they will go after their livestock, and that's bad. So. But it's cool, and I love the fact that they got dire wolves back. I think it's badass. That is Dungeons and Dragons right there, buddy.
The Devon verse said, that brings me back to the good old days watching Games of Thrones.
Yes, right. You say it like that was forever ago. It wasn't all that long ago, was it? Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Okay. I need another wrench. There it is. That goes on the top this way. And a flat peg.
The Lego Moose said, I am one set away from completing my Lego D&D collection, the Mimic Gift with Purchase.
The Mimic Gift with Purchase? What was it a gift with? Did that come with the D&D castle and the dragon and stuff? Because I got the Mimic with that. I just didn't realize it was a gift. If that's it. I can't be a D&D guy and not have the D&D set, right? They would take away my D&D card. Okay, so I got these. All right, so boom. I need another angle. This will go here. And
the Lego Moose said, it was a gift with the big D&D set. You are correct, I think.
Gotcha. Well, I didn't realize it was because it came with mine that I got, and I didn't get it right at release, but it was pretty close. So I'm glad that because that made the set without a doubt. Without a doubt. I do have a run through. It's about 20 minutes long or so. If you want to take a look at my live action, I need to post it up on just my regular video. But it's I go through and show all of my built sets and spend a lot of time on the D&D set, showing off all the different minis and all my all my minifigs and stuff like that.
Said, my phone is laggy right now. Be right back.
All right. Okay. All right, this is looking pretty cool, man. It is looking pretty cool. Let's see what we got here, though. One and these two. And that will go upside down like this. Yes, okay. So this goes here. And then this goes here. All right, boom.
The Devin verse.
Yes, sir.
Said, I used to work at my local and was the reason why they let me pet the penguins.
That's cool, man. I dig it. So I didn't realize that it was an exclusive thing to you, my friend. That's awesome. That is very awesome, I must say. There we go. Got that going. And this guy. All right. Woo. Boom, boom. Now I need this and the cage. This looks like a cockpit, of course, but I guess it's not. So.
The Devin verse. Said, there's one penguin you could pick up and it likes to see the parking lot from its enclosure.
That's cool, man. How is that not cool? Okay. All right, that is very cool. That's like my dogs. They like to see anything. Like Shasta will bark. So I have picture window, and they just lay with their heads on the windowsill and look out, and it's the golf course. I just happen to rent a place that's in a nice spot. Golf course across there, and then the mountains in the background and stuff. So they just sit there, and I swear to you, sometimes Shasta will just, I don't know what the hell she'll see, but she'll bark, and Wichita, who's going blind and can't see all that far, will start barking because she's barking, and tag team or whatever. And I swear to you, it's because she saw movement on a mountain that's, you know, miles away. Because I ain't seeing anything else. So, but it cracks me up, cracks me and my roommate up quite a bit. All right, let's see what we got. So, need one of these, one of these, one of these, 4. There we go.
The Devin verse.
And boom.
Said,
2 of these.
I heard that people in the old days used to see giants on the mountains. The Lego Tooths. Said, okay, it's still laggy, but I'm here with my alt.
Nice. We're talking about the giants that people used to see in the mountains way back when. And of course they did. I'm pretty sure Shasta still sees them. So we'll go with that. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And I think that would be the coolest thing. You know, something like that. How could it not be? How could it not be cool? All right. Oh, I needed 2 of these. Okay. Luckily, I got 2 of these. And I needed 2 of these. And guess that will go there. And this will go. Oh, this one's damaged. Huh. I'll have to find something. Because this one is definitely damaged. So,
The Lego
I'll have to search for that.
Said, what was your favorite set to build, not the fix or the display?
You know what? I loved the Dungeons and Dragons with the dragon and the beholder and all those. I loved that. That was awesome. I also enjoyed building the Enterprise from the Mega Blocks. It was a pain to build because they didn't have, their instructions weren't the best. But when it was done, man, it was awesome. It's freaking this big. It was so good. I bought another one and a used one on eBay, and I got it over there. Eventually, I'll get to it. Probably after I build the Enterprise, which as soon as I get it, I'm building that thing. So I'm going to get 2 of them because I want the Galileo. So I'm going to get it.
The Devin verse.
Yeah. What you got?
I still need to pick up the Shire and Ravendale.
Well, you keep talking about it, bud. Pull the trigger whenever you can. Okay, we got those. Got that. Okay. Boy, look at this guy. They mangled, this thing is mangled all to hell. I don't know what the hell that is all about. If you can take a look. Look how mangled that thing is. I don't know if you can see. It's supposed to be this guy.
The Devon verse said, I might go November 5th or the 6th to pick them up.
Oh, well, cool, man. You got to jump on here and send me a message saying, hey, because I want to check it out. All right, what do we do here? Got that. All right, I got this. Boom. And then these go here. This will go here. All right, I got to see if I have...
Verse said, do you have a Discord server?
You know, I have... When I had my comic shops, I did have one. I'm not a fan of Discord. It's a pain in the ass. I'm old. And so all the things on it, I need to jump in and learn how to do it. But I can do it. I'm just not comfortable doing it.
I know you own the endgame final battle. I will tell you, it was very fun to build.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get to that. I got it because I think that whole set looks badass from the box. Because it does look badass from the box. Without a doubt. And with you telling me it is badass out of the box, I'm all there. All right, I got to see if I have one of these gray pegs here. Hold on a second, guys. I got to dig into my... I should ask my roommate because he'll have it. He's got freaking everything. Let me see here. So I have a light gray one right off the bat. Let me see if I have... So I'll grab that and I'll keep it a different color, which will remind me to find the right color later. And that's good. I can ask my roommate. Hey, Joe! Because he might actually have it. Although the color is kind of tough. He might not. So I have that there. So it's a different color, and that'll remind me to get the right color.
The Lego Moose said, at the Devonverse, what was your favorite set to build?
Yeah, Devin, what was up? What's your favorite set? All right, so we got that. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to see if my roommate has this color piece right here. I would be surprised because it's very particular. But if he does, that'll be awesome. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, Joe.
The Devonverse said, at the Lego Moose, my favorite was the Technic Volvo A60H. The Devonverse said, or the Technic Land Rover Defender. Lego Moose said, I don't own much Technic, but what I do own, I agree is fun to build.
So my roommate's looking, and he might not have the pewter one, but he's almost positive he has a dark one. But either way, I'm going to have to order since this is a particular color. Or I might come across it in one of the other bags, which is cool. But so for right now, I've got this light gray one, which will remind me to, I'll probably have to order it online or something like that. Or next time I'm in Denver, I'll swing by the Bricks and Minifig stores there. Anyway, moving on, turning the page. All right, we're almost done with this, and I'll probably stop after this. So I only got a few more pieces. So we got this thing right there. We got this, one of those, one of these, one of these. Okay, so got that going. And all right, these. All right, so this goes on the bottom, this goes on the top. It's kind of a weird one. So you have the clip on the bottom and that on the top.
The Devin Verse said, I'm really excited to pick up the mineral set.
The mineral set. Tell me about the mineral set. What is the mineral set? All right, that's cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool looking. Boom. Yep. All right. And let's see. Oh,
Lego Moose
the sun
said, my girlfriend got the Happy Plants set. I'm excited to see it finished. The Devin Verse said, it's basically has a whole bunch of different gemstones you can display.
That's cool, man. And that's a Lego set? That is cool. All right, so I don't know what we just did, but it looks cool as hell. And now we're putting this on. We got that this way.
The Devin Verse said, yup, a Lego set.
Well, cool. All right, so we got to put this like that. Yeah, I guess it's like that. All right. So this is kind of strange, but we'll check it out. Boom.
The Devin Verse said,
okay. Wow.
I feel like your roommate would really enjoy that set.
The gem set?
The Lego Moose said, oops, I've got to head off. Have fun.
All right, man. Thanks, Moose. See you next time. The gem set? I don't know. He's also a Dungeons and Dragons guy. He's a castle guy. He will buy. So he got the owl from Harry Potter. He loves the castles in the Harry Potter Legos. So he got the owl tower, and he likes to do mods and stuff like that. So he bought 4 of the owl towers and is creating a big tower thing. So different floor levels, and it looks really cool so far. So when he's finished with it, we'll showcase it here on the stream. That would be fun. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I kind of dig it. All right, so we got this guy on here. And now it looks like we're doing the other side. So let's do that. So we have 1, 2, this, and this. All right. And that'll go here like that. Okay, and this will go like this. Boom. Do, 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 do. All right, now I got to see how this went on again. So this turns this way. And that'll fit. Oh, hold on. All right. I think that's what it was. this. Yeah, so this turns this way. This will go here. And then this snaps into that right there. All right, that's cool-ish. It's weird. This is weird. Especially since I drop it all the damn time. So let's see here. All right, and okay, so weird is the word. So that is such a weird build, but it looks cool as shit. Look at that. That is just cool as hell. All right. Now, are we done with them? No, not yet. I have 2 red claws. And those will go down here. All right. Weird. All right, 1 pizza pie, 2 pieces of pizza pie, the small pies, 2 of these guys with the knob on them, and 1 of these. So let's see where it goes. All right. So I can hear my roommate digging away in there. Okay, put this down. Did you find one, bud?
Is this it? This is black.
I got you. That's the piece. It's just a black, and that's fine. I appreciate that. It's definitely a lot cooler looking than this. Look at this thing. Isn't that cool? Watch the camera, though.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Wow.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, I appreciate that, but I'm going to order this style, and I want to keep that there to remind me where it goes.
Gotcha.
Thanks. Yeah, oh, go ahead.
What's his favorite set that he has built?
What's your favorite set?
I have lots of old castle stuff that I've torn down and built my own castle.
He does. He has a lot of the old castles, man.
I guess would probably be all the old castle stuff that I built as a mod.
Gotcha. Yeah, he does a lot of the mods, which is very cool. I don't do too much of the mods, and I'd like to, but I'll let him do the mod thing, and I'll just do this stuff here. So, but he does a lot of mod. You know, like he's been spending weeks on the castle that he's been working on now. So, but he's got freaking a storage unit that is full of big baskets of Legos from back before they were even called Legos, probably. I don't know. But he has a lot of old ones and tubs and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So I plan one day to off him and take all his Legos. So I haven't quite figured out how to do that and still keep him around because I like him. So once I do, he's in trouble. All right, let me see where else I got. Oh, these go on here.
The Devon verse said, Legos, it has always been called Legos. There was no other name for them.
Oh, I know, I was kidding. That's how far back he was buying these things. Okay. All right. Oh, we got this here. Oh, and it goes up like this. Let me see. 1, 2. All right, like that. Nope, like that. Yes, like that. All right, and they go, kind of slanted. And this will go right here on the bottom, it looks like.
The Devon verse said, I guess he's been collecting Legos since 1932.
Oh, if not before that. No, he was just into the castles that they used to do. Remember the city castles? They weren't really Dungeons and Dragons. They were much more the knight like the kings and the knights of the round table, stuff like that. They were a lot more that
The
style.
Devon verse said, Lion Knight's Castle.
I don't know. I don't know the name of them. We did see some like now and again. I'll hit the bricks and minifig stores. There's some in Colorado Springs and there's some in Denver. And he and I went down to the Colorado Springs one, and now that he's known about them, he's going there more often whenever they go to Colorado Springs. And they got some old. They got three. It's the 3-part series, but like one box is $700. The other one is $5, and the other one is like $300 because they're so retired and old. But they haven't been opened, and they look great. It's very medieval. So I guess that's the word I was trying to think of was the medieval castles stuff, which is cool. It's still cool. All right, 2 of these guys and this guy. So it goes on like. Goes on like this.
The Devon verse said, your roommate sounds like the real knight.
Yes, he is. He definitely. We call him the barbarian because that's the characters that he tends to play in D&D. Not tends to play; it's the only characters he plays. But he's got him down pretty good, I gotta tell you. So, all right, and where's this guy go? This goes up front here. Check this build out, man. Look at this. That is cool looking. That is so cool looking. You ain't getting something like that out of Legos, that's for sure. All right. And now it goes on the head. I turn it around this way. Goes here and almost. It might be easier for me to snap it on and then push this on. Yes, it will. All right. So sometimes you got to figure it out so you don't destroy what you're building. All right, there we go. And is that the last of this? I still got a couple solid pieces here. Well, that's it. All right. So I got these. So I'm sure these pieces are going to be used in the other bags because these are pretty substantial pieces. And this we didn't use at all. It's not like we have an extra one because we didn't even use this or this. So, but anyway, take a look at this guy. That looks pretty cool. That is such a great build. I love the eyes. That is just awesome, man. All right, my friend. David, I'm going to call it a night. It's a school night, so to speak. And I'm glad I was able to come on and at least finish the bat up. So the next one we'll do will be group 2, which is a whole bunch of bags as well. And group 2 is the it's the tree. So it's the tree where the bat hangs from. And let's take a look at bag number 2. So maybe it's not so bad. Oh, that's 3. So bag 3 is the mechanical part of it. So this is group 2. Got a shit ton of bags inside of group 2. So I look forward to that. Tomorrow's football, so I'm not 100% sure that I'll be on tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to jumping in and finishing this up. So for Halloween series that I got going on. And hey, take a look. Do me a favor, Devin. Take a look on the YouTube channel. And I have a new editor. His name's Jim. He's a good friend of mine. And he has put together 2 of my builds and created speed builds. And tell me what you think about the style that we've decided to go with. It's the last 2 builds on the... so it's the pumpkin. Is it the pumpkin one? No, it's the barn. And then the other thing. Oh, the chomping house from Harry Potter. So take a look at those.
All right, friend, if I see you live again, a notification will pop up for me.
Excellent. So like I said, take a moment and try to hit our YouTube channel and take a look at those 2 speed builds that we just put up here the last week and a half or so ago. And tell me what you think of the style. They're only about 3.5 minutes each. So, and then give me, leave a comment on it. That would be great. And tell me what you think of the build. You know, give me a nice critique on it, or just say a couple things and then critique it for me. It's helping me kind of arrange everything, and I'd appreciate your input whenever you have time, if you have time. Anyway, have a good night, brother. It's nice chatting with you as always. And thanks for coming in and hitting the Bricks and Banter Hub. Excellent.